Disappointment number 2. Damn! I am just, this was not a good show, people. I just, I watch these movies and I have such high hopes for them. Magic Curse. It's like some crazy, Asian movie with this guy whose uncle disappears in Borneo, so he has to go to the jungles. And it starts off strong where he lands and he kills a bunch of lepers, but they're not really lepers. They're like zombie guys who turn back to regular humans when they die. And it turns out Abdullah, the leader of the snake people, by the way, from now on, when you go to greet your friends, rather than shaking their hands or giving them high fives or stuff, do this, because it's the sign of the snake people. That's my new greeting from now on. So if you ever see me on the street, go like this. And if I see you at a bar and you do that, I'll even buy you a beer. I swear to God, as long as I got money, which isn't very often. But if I do, I'll buy you a damn beer if you give me the sign of the snake people, because that's the way I'm going to greet my friends from now on. And that's how you can tell that they're in the snake thing. So you got Abdullah, the bad snake guy, and you got Falona, the cute, hot high priestess of the snake people. And she's on the good side, he's on the bad side. And there's a great scene where, he wants to get it on with the virgin in this tribe, but she doesn't want it. She's got a boyfriend and stuff. So he puts a curse on her, and while they're messing around, there's a bunch of nude shots where these women are swimming, and full nudity too. I'm talking bush and everything. I'm not talking about just maybe a little flash of breast. I'm talking about swimming on top of the water, doing the backstroke with a giant pubic hair mound sitting in your face. And she's swimming around with her boyfriend, and then the guy puts a curse on her, and she grows these fangs, and she's a monster, but of course all they do is put fangs in her mouth, so it's really fake and looking. And she goes down on the guy, and you got a guy watching it from the bushes, and here's the subtlety of the Asian film market, especially in the 80s. Right when she bites the guy's crotch, he bites the top off the banana. That is subtle, I'm telling you. I never saw it coming, and of course he's splashing around because his dink's gone, and there's blood flowing everywhere. It's I Spit on Your Grave, Part 7 in the Orient, and then she freaks out and kills herself because she just realized she bit her boyfriend's dick off. But that's beside the point. Then the main chick, the guy who's looking for his uncle, hooks up with Falona, the leader of the snake people, and they fall in love, of course. And then he's getting ready to go back to civilization because he has to go, settle his affairs. Well, she bites him on the lip and says, "I put a curse on you. If you ever have sex with a woman, then she's going to die horribly." So he's like, "Oh, don't worry, baby. I love you." He gives her all these smooth lines. If I'm an explorer and I'm hooking up with these native girls, fuck if I'm ever going back there, but I'm going to pretend I am. You know what I'm saying? But if they put a damn death curse on me, especially when they're the leader of the snake people, then I'm going to listen to him. And sure enough, he's not back in civilization for a day, and he's screwing some chick, and she dies horribly, just like she predicted. And then he feels bad because he killed this girl by having sex with her. So what does he do? That's right, he goes and has sex with another woman 2 days later. And then he gets busted for that one, but he somehow convinces the chief of police of whatever city he's in that he didn't really do it. It wasn't his fault that these snakes killed this lady and she fell down some stairs. It's because he was cursed. So they go to the jungle and hook up with her. And this is where the movie gets bad, because not only does it just take a turn for the worse and get really boring. There's no things shooting out of hands. There's some snakes crawling around and stuff. But, there's no crazy wizardry going on and stuff. It's just boring. But the sound went out on my tape. I got this tape, and all of a sudden the sound disappears. So, there's no sound. It's not like there's no talking or anything. You just can't hear anything. So I kind of had to guess what happened. But when I saw Abdullah, the bad guy, die, and I saw these guys fall in love, I realized everything was going to be A-okay. And you know what? At least we got a happy ending.
Watch out!